You won't believe how Caitlyn Clark is leveling up this offseason. From jaw-dropping new moves to hitting 50 out of 54 three-pointers on her birthday, Caitlyn is proving why she's one of the brightest stars in women's basketball. Oh, and did we mention there are rumors of her competing against Klay Thompson at NBA All-Star Weekend? Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this breakdown of her insane off-season grind.
So imagine that. You have Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson on the NBA side. Then you get Sabrina Ionescu, Caitlyn Clark on the WNBA side. Imagine having like Klay versus Caitlyn Clark or Stephen Curry against Caitlyn Clark on one of those other nights. Like that could add some extra excitement as well.
Before we dive in, let me know in the comments who else you'd love to see on Top Buzz. I'm planning some exciting interviews this season, and your input matters. All right, let's get into it. The Indiana Fever dropped not one, but two workout videos featuring Caitlyn this week, and they're nothing short of incredible. Let's talk about the first clip, which hit social media just yesterday. The caption? Caitlyn Clark is locked in on the off-season grind, and boy is she ever. In this short but powerful 1-minute video, we see Caitlyn working with Coach Keith Porter on a mix of finishes at the rim and some brand new moves we didn't see in her 2024 rookie season. From hesitation pull-ups to turnaround fadeaways to her signature deep threes, Caitlyn's expanding her arsenal in every way imaginable. Coach KP is pushing Caitlyn to prepare for anything defenses might throw at her next season. Face guards, full court presses, double teams, you name it. His goal? To give Caitlyn a skill set so versatile that no defensive scheme can stop her. If she wants to drop 30 on you, you're just going to have to deal with it. The intensity of these workouts is what really stands out. Caitlyn's running full speed the entire time, with drills designed to replicate real game situations. And while the video doesn't show the exact length of these sessions, we can assume they're short, intense, and laser-focused, probably around 60 to 90 minutes. Now let's talk about the second video, which dropped on Caitlyn's 23rd birthday this week. How did she celebrate? By putting on a shooting clinic, of course. In the video, Caitlyn attempts 54 three-pointers and drains an insane 50 of them. She goes 10 for 10 from the top of the key and misses just one shot from each of the other spots around the arc. At one point, she hits 23 threes in a row. I mean, come on, who else does that? You can see Coach Keith Porter right there on the court, pushing her to elevate her game. They're working on a mix of finishes at the rim, and I'm noticing some new moves that we didn't see from her in the 2024 season. We're talking hesitation pull-ups, turnaround fadeaways, and of course those signature Caitlyn Clark threes, this time off handoffs and quick 1-2 dribbles into the shot. Coach KP's goal for Caitlyn? Expand her bag. He wants her to have an answer for any defense thrown her way. Face guards, full court presses, double teams, you name it. He's building her skill set so that she feels unstoppable. And honestly, if Caitlyn Clark wants to drop 30 on you, you're just going to have to deal with it. That's the kind of confidence and control they're aiming for. The Fever's coaching staff surprised her with a cake after the workout, and the moment was so wholesome. Caitlyn, ever humble, smiled and said, "Thank you, you didn't have to do that," before blowing out her candles.
Happy birthday to you!
Oh yeah, guys. Surprise! Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Were you guys waiting for me? I was just sitting up there.
Did you make a wish?
I did.
Moments like this remind us why Caitlyn isn't just an incredible athlete, but also a grounded, likable superstar. Caitlyn Clark versus Klay Thompson at NBA All-Star Weekend? Let's talk about the NBA All-Star Weekend rumors. According to reports, efforts are underway to recruit Caitlyn Clark and Klay Thompson for the three-point contest. Yes, you read that right. The Splash Brother versus the WNBA's sharpshooting sensation. Reggie Miller recently hinted at this possibility during an NBA broadcast, and while nothing is confirmed yet, it seems likely. Think about it. Caitlyn Clark, the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year and Times Athlete of the Year, going head-to-head with one of the best three-point shooters in NBA history. It's box office magic waiting to happen. And let's not forget Sabrina Ionescu, who competed in last year's contest and set records while shooting from the NBA line with a women's ball. If Caitlyn joins the mix, we could see an epic showdown between the WNBA and the NBA. Fans are already buzzing about the potential for a boys versus girls dynamic, with the Splash Brothers taking on Caitlyn and Sabrina. So what do you think? Could Caitlyn and Sabrina hold their own against the NBA's best? Personally, I think they've got a great shot. Caitlyn's range is ridiculous, and her form is so consistent that the transition to an NBA three-point line wouldn't faze her. Caitlyn's rookie season, a foundation for greatness. Caitlyn's rookie season with the Indiana Fever was nothing short of spectacular. She averaged 19.7 points, 6.2 assists, and 4.9 rebounds per game, shooting 34.4% from three. While that's slightly below her college average of 37.7%, it's clear she's working hard to improve her efficiency from deep. Her career high performance came on September 15, 2024, when she dropped 35 points to help the Fever secure a 20-win season, a major milestone for the franchise. Caitlyn's ability to deliver in clutch moments has been a hallmark of her career, and with all the work she's putting in this offseason, we can expect even bigger things in 2025. Why Caitlyn skipped Unrivaled? One interesting decision Caitlyn made this offseason was to skip the new Unrivaled 3-on-3 league, which debuted in January. Featuring 36 WNBA players, Unrivaled's fast-paced format has been a hit, averaging 312,000 viewers for its first doubleheader on TNT and True TV. But Caitlyn chose to focus on rest, recovery, and individual training instead. While some analysts believe her presence could have boosted Unrivaled's viewership even further, it's hard to argue with her decision. Caitlyn's grind is all about long-term success, and she's clearly prioritizing her development over short-term exposure. Caitlyn's off-season grind isn't just making waves on the court, it's also dominating social media. Her birthday shooting video alone racked up millions of views, and the Indiana Fever's tweet about her 50 for 54 performance went viral. Meanwhile, Unrivaled has been crushing it on platforms like TikTok, generating 1.75 million views in their first week. But let's be real, if Caitlyn had joined the league, those numbers would have been even higher. Her star power is unmatched, and her ability to draw attention to women's basketball is a game changer. What's next for Caitlyn? Her rookie year saw her shoot 34.4% from three, slightly below her college average of 37.7%. But with all the work she's putting in, it's safe to say we can expect big improvements this season, whether it's adding new finishes at the rim or sharpening her long range. Accuracy, Caitlyn is clearly focused on becoming an even bigger problem for opposing defenses. As the 2025 WNBA season approaches, all eyes are on Caitlyn to see how her off-season work translates to the court. From adding new finishes at the rim to sharpening her three-point accuracy, she's clearly focused on becoming an even bigger problem for opposing defenses. But Caitlyn's impact goes beyond basketball. She's been making high-profile appearances at other sporting events, including a Kansas City Chiefs game as a guest of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Talk about expanding your brand! Caitlyn Clark is locked in, and her off-season grind is proof that she's ready to take her game to the next level. Whether it's dominating in the WNBA, competing in the NBA All-Star three-point contest, or simply inspiring fans with her work ethic, Caitlyn is a force to be reckoned with. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Caitlyn's off-season workouts? Is there a specific skill you'd like to see her add to her game? And do you think she could take down Klay Thompson in a three-point contest? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to Top Buzz. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. And hey, shout out to my dog Sunny, who's been napping through this whole video. Guess basketball's not his thing. See you next time.